Welcome to Marantz Rantz, no advice on finance. Spin the wheel and take a chance, get an NFT and a little education. The system got undertow, that knowledge is flotation. You wanna learn? Well, you came to right place. You're pumping AMC, might get slapped in the face. Get your due diligence, know who the villain is. Don't be a sheep when the shepherd's carnivorous. So come learn, laugh, and maybe you win big. And listen up, y'all, the wheel is not rigged. Everybody get a chance in the live chat. Kyoto spin wheel, you win just like that. Retail fight back and this retail winning. Y'all just wait, man, this is just the beginning. All fellow simians, GME group singing the truth. We just chillin', infinity pool swimming. So welcome to Marantz Rantz. A lot of knowledge but no advice on finance. Don't even need pants, you can tune in naked like Henny the Mayo Man. Internet's most hated. Don't wanna lose your money, then it's time for you to listen. If you're ignorant, invest in AMC or superstition. The stream about ready, they told us to don't dance. I do what I want. Welcome to Marantz Rantz. 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 Welcome to Marantz Rantz.
Bros, I swear. New year, new me? Nah, same old me. Same old me. Welcome back. Welcome back to Marantz Rantz. Plenty of good information, a little bit of motivation, a whole lot of truth, no financial advice. The #1 podcast, YouTube, talk show about finance, about GameStop in America. I'm just happy you guys found it. We've been #1 for almost 5 years. Isn't that amazing? If you guys remember when we first started this, we were looking, we were like, hey, who is that? Trades? Matthew Kors? TMI, the Masked Investor? Bruce, Uncle Bruce? Who, Ape Andy? The Marine, Mike the Marine? I could go on. Yeah, Short the Vix. I don't remember all these cats. I don't know what they were doing. Review dork, guys. Hi, how we doing? Sound like a nerd. Not me so much. Tough times. Been a while since I caught a live show, Marantz. Appreciate you. Long-time holder. I'm a winemaker in Sonoma. Let me know if you and the lady want to get a wine out to wine country, New Year, new crew. Hey, appreciate you, Thomas. Thomas Stewart trying to get me drunk. He trying to take advantage of me. I tell you, I want to thank Spade again right now for the $20 super chat to say he's tired. Here, I'm going to read it to you guys. I'm tired of these GMEU clowns. Cheers for the kids. Thank you so much. Another super chat coming in for the new year right here. Excited for what the new year will bring, Arlo. I heard that, Arlo. I heard that. You know, thank you so much. And I'm reading all your chats. I see you guys. Okay. I know you guys are here. There's a lot to go over. But man, I don't know if you guys saw the chat of the title of the stream. It says the 3 T's. We're going to do that. Okay. Hey, don't get excited, any of you out there, if you don't know what's going on. He says, just trying to pay you back for all the info, bro. Damn! Are you telling me? Oh, my God. Where's the link for the book? The link for the book? Is that what you meant to write? Fishy, friend, aquatics, my homie. It's in the description of the video. It should be. Am I wrong on that, guys? Let me go check the description. Because I try not to... Let's see what it says here. Is it not there? I don't know, bro. Might not be there, huh? Man, I'll tell you what. It's somewhere. It's on a post somewhere. Everybody knows where to find it. If you don't know where to find it, go look in the Discord. But it's the *1 book in America. Hey, do you guys want to know? I have a spreadsheet of it. Like, I'm keeping track of, like, how much interaction I got over the first day, second day, third day, fourth day, like whatever, right? We sold 3 copies today. Hey, guys, we are busting down the doors. I just want you to know, the doors are busted. They know what it is. I think I have to go, for you to see the book, and I have to go to the store itself, bookstore, and type in Marantz Rantz or connect the dots, however you want to do it. But I'll do it right here. Watch it. I'm in it right now. Don't worry. I'll get it to you right now, bro. I'm making my way there. Oh, there it is. Oh, yeah. Oh, by the way, don't worry. It already got attacked by the meltdown when it comes to reviews. It is what it is. Like, what can I do with these guys? They're all, and then because I talk about it like in the show here, where I say, hey guys, don't forget the end of the book. I did this, I did that. So then they talk about in the reviews like if they read it, they're like, yeah, and at the end of the book where he talks about this, and that, and I'm just like, you guys are lame, bro. Like lame humans. I don't really care. Review, bad review, good review. It doesn't matter. I'm not I'm not trying to win anything here. I'm just telling you. But here you go. There's the link right there. Is that a small enough link? I don't know. Click on it. It'll get you to the book. You can check it out. And I just want to thank the 3 people who bought it today. What do you know? We're getting lucky here. The pin to the top of the chat, though, the more important thing, and not to get away from what the book is, and by the way, the book, Connect the Dots, right here, powered by the players, okay? It just explains private equity and how GameStop combats private equity and how GameStop is the ultimate winning investment in America versus the rest of the world. We know it to be true. We're living it. And it's awesome because I just saw a fund. I actually recorded this today. Oh man, it's in my phone. I forgot to get that note. It's okay. I can do it for another show tomorrow, Saturday. You guys want a show on Saturday? I might do that too. Anyway, Friday night, how you doing? I know it feels like a Monday because there was a new year. You probably went to work today and then you're like, oh, or you had a 4-day weekend and you're just not going to work at all. 2 weeks in a row, whatever. So 2.5 working days. That was cool. Anyway, my point was, there was a fund out there that finally gave back their money to their investors. After 10 years of taking money and then giving it back. And did they get their 20%? I don't think so. 20% combined interest, whatever, all that. I don't know what they're buying. I guess you get more bang for your buck buying ETFs, but I'm just going to buy GameStop. Yeah, that little thing. I already knew it when blank came out of the word, Basham Marantz said something big is coming for GameStop. Yeah. I mean, that guy can't get over himself, and there's no one who lacks more. I don't even know how to say this, and I say this respectfully to you, Mr. Korax, whatever you want to call your name these days. I don't care. I do know your real name. I don't care to call you it. I'm just going to tell you one thing. I don't know what your fixation is on people on the internet and you making videos because nobody watches your stuff. So instead of not just watching your stuff, you're now attacking people personally, like you call their jobs, which I know how you guys do this, and or you make comments and views and reviews, whatever you're doing, anonymously, whatever. Like you're just trying to ruin people's days and lives because you don't agree with their thought process or what they say. And you're very aggressive online. You said some stuff like about Michael recently, about him, you hope he dies. And then you at the end you put of natural causes, like whatever you're trying to trivialize. So for someone who's so just unaware, you can talk about my awareness, self-awareness about investing and about who I am as a person. You can do all of that. You realize that your brother's in prison for murder, and then you trivialize murder. And you'll attack me for all of this right here. This will all be all over the internet later. And it'll be like, oh, that's your whole claim to fame. At what point do you grow up and stop doing what you're doing? Is it when you have children and you become an adult and you realize, hey, maybe I'm not an asset to society like I think I am? And then to the 2 get-along girls who sit there next to you, I don't understand that either. It blows my mind. They have to be so embarrassed when you have these emotional outbreaks and these bursts. Like, they're just like, oh, my God, I'm here. For what? For 5 views? It doesn't make sense. It makes 0 sense because you're brainstorming and they get to no one. But you guys do more than that. You're attacking this new old guy who's talking to AMC. Who cares? Like, I don't understand why you care so much about other people on the internet. I don't get it. I don't go out of my way to make a video about you. I promise. It's not even worth it anymore. I did it initially. I was like, who's this guy? I thought you had something going on, and then, nah, you're just zero substance, but a whole lot of truth, right? Is that you? Doubtful. The truth is you probably got bullied growing up. You probably don't like guys who are 6 feet tall, can get and command a crowd or command a presence because you can't. You ran for office and you lost. You're on the YouTube and internet trying to attack people, and here's your 3 seconds of fame with me. Come and gone. But making up fake journal entries to the website as far as reviews for the book, attacking people who watch the show, like you fit the frame in the model, man. But keep trivializing murder. Yeah, I don't know when they're going to take you off the show. I don't know when they're going to take you off the internet, but you shouldn't have a platform at all because your whole thing is about hate and destruction of people. And all we're trying to do is shed the light on the truth. And you know the truth. Platinum knows the truth. Amy knows the truth. Everyone sitting there knows the truth. GameStop is the most manipulated investment in the world. And you choose to ignore the facts of private equity. All of you choose to ignore the truth. And I'm going to keep exposing it till the day I drop. And you hope that's tomorrow. We know. But private equity still exists, and it's still doing it the old school way, the manipulative way. But I'll leave it where it's at. Maybe we're all just oblivious to Lululemon, right? And it's not lemons that you eat, and it's not pants that you wear there. Platinum. I know, Lululemon, expensive brand. Go for it. I will tell you this. Elliott developed a $1 billion position within it to overtake and plant CEOs, chairmen of the board, or whatever it may be, the rinse and repeat of private equity. Now you have a brand that has competition. You have a brand that can't compete because they're doing it for less. Yes, albeit it's the brand, it's the name, but there's money to be carved out of that company. And now they're here. Now the Barbarians, as it was reported just 2 days ago, the Barbarians are at the gate. Hello, Lulu, let us in. And that's Elliott, who snuck in and went ahead and got a 7-figure position and or a percentage-wise. I don't even know. They're way up there. $1 billion position. And it's 9 figures, 10 figures. I don't know. I don't know math too well. It's you. I made it for a live. Let's go. You're welcome. Number 4, General. Do you cost to borrow skyrocket tomorrow? No, I don't care about cost to borrow. Did you see the cost to borrow skyrocket for tomorrow? Yeah, no, I appreciate you, Fishy, but cost to borrow means nothing to me. I'm just going to tell you, yeah, the cost to borrow can go up, 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 and up, and nothing matters anymore. I've been doing this so long, those market mechanics don't matter to me. Did you guys see the FTDs? Reese posted all the FTDs in the world, and it was something like 5 million shares, 4 million shares didn't get delivered of GameStop on the 3rd of December. I don't know what the 3rd of December is all the way until now. I don't know if it's like 25 trading days or 30 trading. I don't even know the rules anymore. I used to know all that back in the day, 4 or 5 years ago when we were talking about this stuff. I don't care anymore. I care about the company. I care about the bottom line, what they're going to come out with. I saw the clearance was buy 2, get 2 free. That was cool. So the website, go ahead and get rid of 40,000 cards. That was equally as cool. But I'm looking at everything. It's 4%. It's negligible. There you go. Wall Street code will keep rising and rinse and repeating, even if it's to open. Yeah. You know, somebody wrote this thing, just bought the book. Mark Rossi, thank you, man. Appreciate it. We all appreciate you for doing something like that. But the thing is this. I lack awareness when it comes to being boastful, when it comes to being who I am, and that's fine. You know, that's just who I'm going to be. And people don't know me outside of the internet, so they don't know that this is my personality at times when it comes to being very excited and or committed to this hobby of mine. That's it. Someone being passionate about something, should not be, judged off of it for like judge and jury type style. You can have your own opinion. That's awesome. But to go out and try to attack people and ruin their lives like you guys do, and I'm talking right to you, Meltdown and all you guys attack people personally. And I don't have to give it any energy because there's only really like 30 of you guys in the world that just sign in on your burner account, go back and forth, do what you do. Who cares, man? Honestly. And you kids will never do anything to someone's face. You guys are very hide in the dark. And it's sad because you're probably wanting to buy more GameStop, but you're broke. You kids probably don't even, I don't even know what you guys do. Don't worry. 19 states in America raised minimum wage there. Okay? 19 states did it. What's that going to do to corporate America? What's it going to do to the bottom line for a lot of these companies? Minimum wage went up. Woo! Guess where it didn't happen? Texas. Guess what companies in Texas? Okay. But anyway, 19 states went ahead and went up. What does that do? You guys understand about wages? Anybody know? The number one thing about wages and why some companies pay commission and tips and bonuses is because when you apply for vacation or sick pay, most of the time it's not multiplied by your commission structure built in. It's a base pay. So they only pay you a minimum. There's a lot of companies that do it this way. And I'm going to tell you guys, the little nickel and diming that companies do, well, that helps out at the bottom line. But, the little nuances of it all. But what do I know? I'm just a janitor. Hey, I will tell you this. There's the 3 T's that I was talking about before I got cut off there, before I started reading the chat. The 3 T's that I'm going with right now is going to be, first, I'm going to tell you what I'm about to tell you. Then I'm going to tell you. Then I'm going to tell you what I told you. You see that? That's the 3 T's in public speaking. People come out and go like this. Today, I'm going to explain to you why GameStop is severely undervalued and why it's the best investment in the world. I'm going to tell you that. Then I'm going to proceed to tell you why. And then at the end, I'm going to recap and tell you what I just said. That's how public speaking works, guys. 101. Write it down. Bums, man. Bums, period. Yes, we know. We know. Why am I standing up today? I'm standing up because I'm proud. I'm loud, and I'm proud. No, it's because I feel like I have a different energy when I stand, and I'm out here with the show. I'm like, hey, you guys figuring it out? You guys figure this out? These barbarians at the gate of the lemon factory. He's like, what are you talking about, Lulu? Lulu happens to be where the book is. I said, yeah, that's where the book is, but Lululemon's a different company. Excuse me while I drink my Coke Zero. Rest in peace to this Swiss nightclub. I don't know if you guys saw the headline. The Swiss nightclub got caught on fire, and 47 people have passed, and 100 people plus are injured. I just want to tell you, that's terrible. Not to trivialize life and death, right? That club, 140 people, that's a lot of people. It's a lot of people for no one to really react when they see a fire. They were looking at the roof. They're like recording it. They're like, look at this. Man, me and my wife would have been in the parking lot, gone, but for other reasons. But that sucks, man. The other headlines that were crashing over this last week. Oh, my hair. Yeah, I'm good. The other headline was that the reverse repo rate keeps injecting money. The Fed keeps injecting money to the banking system every night. Today is no different. It was 19.5 to 19.8 billion dollars injected into the banking system. To clear what exactly? What's this short I hear? What are these problems I hear about silver? Hi ho, silver, a pirate's life for me. You guys know what's being reported? Here, I'll say it. 4.4 billion ounces of silver is short on paper. Or is that physical? Physical. So the banks, allegedly 2 banks, are combined short for 4.4 billion ounces. Why is that a problem? Because America only mines 800 million ounces a year. You would have to buy every single ounce in America for the next 5 years. And you'd still be short. There's a problem out here. And maybe people are exposing it. Maybe the administration can do something with China, because I don't know how it's all going to go down, but it's not looking good. Not looking good. How you guys doing? How was your New Year's, guys? I'm just curious. I can look at the chat right now. The New Year's, we had a huge party at the house. Probably had 60 people here. It was pretty cool. Had DJ, had it all. Cheers to you too, guys. So I'm sitting there watching New Year's show. I'm already pissed off just thinking about it. So first, my wife, $200 later, tables, chairs, and a jumper. All right, we're like, yeah, we're gonna get the whole family's gonna be here. They're gonna have fun. We're gonna do this shit. Boom. Starts raining and it never stops. So the tables, chairs, and jumper obsolete. I still pay for the stuff. My wife paid for it. Believe it or not, she did that. She's a trooper. She goes, no, you know what? We took the risk to do it, and then we can't control the weather. That's God's plan, but we'll still pay this company for doing their job. And because they show up to the house, they drop it all off, they set it up, and then they come pick it up the next day. And they do everything. We didn't do anything. So anyway, we rained all the whole time. We invited all friends and family, and I'm proud to say the majority of people showed up. It was packed, absolutely packed. It was so packed that I did not pull out my phone and record it, the dropping of the balloons, because we have 2 balloon drops in the living room, confetti cannons, and music playing with the DJ, and then food galore. So much food you can't even function. And those are the things that I'm thankful for. You do the whole give everyone a hug, kiss your wife at midnight, all that good stuff. I don't know if you guys saw Scott Van Pelt, SVP, on Disney or ESPN. Bald guy. He was right there. He was like, hey, hey. Why was he saying, hey, hey, right when he came into the scene, when they switched it on to him? There was 2 dudes tonguing down each other, bro. And ABC was showing it. And he was like, and then he wanted to say something, and he goes, hey, that looks like we're just celebrating. Watch it. I don't have a problem with it, but Scott Van Pelt did. You had to see him, bro. He didn't know what to say. He didn't know what to do. Me, bro, Tony De Niro, and myself, we could have been doing. Tony, I'm making a pledge to you now, Tony, as a man, you will be, you and I don't mind doing. I don't mind. If you want to go out, man, I'm down. If that's what it's going to take for you to buy GameStop and say good things about me, I'll be your Huckleberry, bro. Can you put a price to it? I can't put a price to it. I'd do a lot for GameStop shares. I really would. I'm nervous. Jump house drinking in the rain. Sounds like a fantastic time. Oh, it would have been, Michael, except it was cold And I don't want to hear little kids cry because they would have been all jacked up, bro. What's the toughest act to follow in showbiz right now? Toughest act to follow in the world. It's not any. You know how, like, I don't know if you guys know the story about Jay-Z thinking he's like a good rapper, by the way, Jay-Z, one of the worst rappers in the history of your lifetime. Nobody can name me 3 songs of Jay-Z's yet. They call him the greatest rapper of all time. No one in the planet can name me 4 songs of Jay-Z. Honestly, what are you going to do? Where he's by himself. Don't give me no features. Don't give me anything. He's a clown. He's trash, whatever. Anyway, Jay-Z comes out and goes, "Hey, man. I was the hottest rapper." I mean, he didn't sound like that. He's like, "Yeah, you know, I'm the hottest rapper in New York, New Jersey." I can't even do his accent. I can't do it. But anyways, he said the hardest act to follow was DMX. That DMX came on, did a whole show, and the whole crowd went crazy. DMX was out there growling, all that crazy shit, right? And there's nothing you could do. Run through, who's gonna run? So he said, like, DMX is a different type of performer, and there is no coming back from it. So he said whenever it was time to perform, he didn't know what to do. Couldn't follow him in a concert. What's he gonna do? He's gonna come out, "It's a hard knock life for us. Static kisses, we get kicks." Shut your ass up, Jay-Z. The hardest act to follow in finance is Warren Buffett. Warren Buffett might be the Michael Jackson, just standing there at the right there at the Super Bowl, 1992 Pasadena, where the Cowboys won. Michael doing that shit. Hardest act to follow. I'm gonna go with Warren Buffett. And why? Because Warren Buffett's out here, still chairman of the board, but he gave his whole run. Here you go. Good luck to you. Good luck, Gregory. Let's see them lose all this money. Maybe Warren Buffett's just an old school cat that didn't know what he was doing. That's what I've been told. But today's the first day on the job for Mr. Greg Abel. Nancy Pelosi a close second. Here we go. I got a scrub in the chat. What should we do? Hey, CKNY. CKNY. There is a link at the top right here. There's a link in the chat channel, right? There's a pinned link. Click on it, bro. Click on it. I'm sitting there. I'm waiting for guys like you. What did he write, guys? What did he write in the chat that got me excited? I'll read it to you. This scrub and a half wrote, "Oh no, don't block it now, Kyoto. Listen, I want all these scrubs to write to me, and then I'm going to make them come on the show and make them sound how smart they're not." Click on the link. He wrote, BBBYQ and GameStop and GME equals Teddy on the way. I just want to tell you, there is a Teddy store right down the street from where I live. Scout's Honor. I should take a picture of it. Because when I saw it, I said, that's the Teddy store everybody's talking about? That's it, right there. It's right next to me. Right in my hometown. Teddy. The copyright, remember everybody's like, look at the copyright, look at this. It wasn't GameStop that did the copyright. They couldn't figure out who. Don't worry, I found it. I found the actual Teddy store that these guys think is Ryan Cohen and GameStop. I found it because it's in my hometown. True story. I might drive there right now. You guys don't know a damn thing. But first off, hey, you little CKNY 718, come click on this Discord link, bro. Click on it and come talk to me and tell me why you want to invent something that doesn't exist. You said BBBYQ. What is that? Is that something? BBBBBBBB right back. BBBYQ? Doesn't even exist. It's gone, extinguished 2 years ago. What are we talking? Why are we still talking about old shit? We're in 2026 now. Bed Bath & Gone went bankrupt in 2023. Am I 2024? Maybe I can't remember anymore. It's been that long. It's 2024. This guy. I'm waiting for you to click on the link, though, bro. That's why I didn't block and ban you. I want to make sure you're not blocked and banned. Oh, no, here. You're not anymore. They had blocked and banned you, but I unhid you. CK New York, you're not blocked. Come on down. You know, the thing about Berkshire Hathaway that I was talking about before I got rudely interrupted with this ignorance, they've gone the last 12 quarters selling more shares than buying them. That means Warren Buffett does not give a damn about this market and the inflation of it. They have been pumping one side of this market forever to offset collateral for the short they're in. But as I explained in a video earlier last week, I explained it's called the continuation vehicle. How do I, and I want to explain it to you guys the best way I can, okay? How do I take this investment? Don't worry. This is not what you think it is, Tony De Niro, okay? These are my earbuds. So how do you take this investment that a hedge fund paid $1 billion for? They want to make their money off of it. And you know what they're going to do, private equity? They're going to sell it to another private equity firm. This private equity firm is going to buy it for $2 billion. I'm just giving you a number. And the executives of this one's going to get 2 and 20. 2% for a management fee, 20% of the profits. That's what they're going to get, handing it off to these guys. They're going to overpay for it. They don't care. They get 2 and 20. Why? Because they're managing this fund. They go ahead and sell it to them. Boom. Now these guys own it. Okay? These guys own it. There it is. They own it. Then another hedge fund comes over and buys it for even more. And why? Because they get fees for managing the money. These guys get fees for the gain that they got between it. And it's just like this forever until it's time to extract value. And then they bankrupt them and they ship them out. But it takes time. Like, it takes time to play out. Well, what happens when you don't have new buyers? What happens if there's not another private equity fund? No one's willing to do a deal with you. You know what you do? The original buyers of this thing right here, they can't sell it to anybody. They go and make another fund themselves with new investors. And they sell it to themselves for a little more. How would you like to know that you're buying your own firm's existing investment and you're overpaying for it, but just so that the old investors can get out with your money, you're giving them your money and you're taking their position? Oh, God. It's amazing. It's an amazing thing to see it happen in real life. But this is what's happening in America right now to the tune of 25%, 20%, 25, 20%. About 1/5 of all private equity investments are doing this continuation vehicle. That's the market. That's a market. Now, what happens when a security is overvalued in the public domain? Extreme overvalue, disconnect from reality. You have insiders trade everything. They sell every share they own as much as they can without catching wildfire, and they just keep that going. Billions and billions and billions of dollars, if not millions and millions and millions of dollars. When has that happened before? It happens every day. Every day they see this market that's inflated because they need the collateral. You need collateral for your short. GameStop's a short. Silver's a short. There's a lot of short positions. Cool. You need collateral to hold the short because we're not going bankrupt and they're never getting their money back. We own it. So guess what you can't do? You can't get the collateral. You can't get to our position. So what are you going to do? You got to keep going up because we keep going up. We keep buying more. We keep insulating ourselves with cash and other companies. We have our own private equity. It's called us, our own investors. We're buying more. We're doing everything we can with GameStop. These guys can do nothing but raise more money. That's all they can do. It's the offset. When does it bust? When does it break? I don't know. I loved it, though. I still remember my brother. I tell you guys, remember, I'm going to tell you what I'm going to tell you, and then I'm going to tell you, and then I'm going to tell you what I just told you. The 3 T's. I remember when my brother said, Marantz, you're going to invest into GameStop? Oh, you're going to outlast the hedge funds? I didn't really know about private equity so much, but I said, yeah, I can do that. I'm going to do that. He goes, bro, you're going to be there forever. I said, that's fine. And then when I found out about private equity the way I have, and really dialed it in, really dug deep, I found out these guys hold money for 10 to 15. Oh, shit. I don't know how far we're into GameStop. We might be, 7 years in. We might need 3 more years. Who knows? But I'll tell you what's been improving, the company, what's been improving, the position, what's been improving, our understanding of the position. A lot of things have changed, or a lot of things have stayed the same. But now that we know what private equity is doing, we understand it. We understand how it's on the other side of the trade. And the best part about it that I love is that Ryan Cohen, our CEO, chairman of the board for GameStop, is completely aware. Oh, my goodness. 10 free memberships. 10 free memberships for Michael Venuti. Sorry, I had to put that out. And I like the people who got them. They're cool people. I love Pam. You know that. Pam has a place in my heart forever. Now, you can't follow Warren Buffett. It's the toughest act to follow in finance. But I'm going to challenge Ryan Cohen tonight. Ryan, I would like you to follow in Warren Buffett's footsteps. Don't crumble to the pressures that are put in front of you. Don't take what's easy today. I don't care about a single investor that's going to cry about the value of the shares in the moment that it's being attacked, i.e. today, tomorrow, yesterday. Don't care. Those guys need to grow up and grow a pair. To the doctor out there that told me, man, Marantz, I got 100,000 in here, and I'm sure, and look at this, it's down. Okay, good. That's your problem. Why don't you have 400,000? Why don't you keep buying in? Why did you only buy in once? Why are you sitting at a cost average of over 30? That's not my problem. Average down. Do your best. I averaged down today. Here it is, updated. I came down 1 more cent, 23.64. Look at the video from yesterday. It was 23.65. I'm down 1 cent. Boom. And I have 2,469 shares. Working on 2,500. I'm going to get there. Walking my way up there. That's my value. 58,384 and 38 cents. It's a running total. It's always there. I never shy away from it. Why am I the only YouTuber in America that shows you the position, that explains it to you step by step, and that actually shows you the receipts of buying shares? Here's the account. Why am I the only guy willing to show you the totals? There's nothing to hide here. Either you're about it or you're not. People got bigger positions than me. So it's about the motion in the ocean. That's what I was told. That's what every girl's ever told me. Come on, Marantz, you get better. It gets better over time. My son came down 1 cent. Hey, Marantz, private equity seems to try to get liquidity in the future with selling part of their assets via tokenization with help of the T0 chain called private market auction platform. All of that I really don't care about. Just tell you that now. Because a lot of that has to do with manipulation of plumbing. That's not where my concern is. My concern is with the company itself. I'm telling you, focus on the company. You ever want to feel good about your investment? You can't do it with the function and the plumbing of the markets. You will lose your mind because they halted a market, because they don't deliver shares, because they trade in dark pools. All of the things that people want to complain about, you will go crazy. I get a message every day from Jay. Jay's frustrated with it. Jay's like, these motherfuckers. Yeah, we know. They don't let it hit online and all that. I don't care. I'm being real. I tell Jay all the time, I don't care about this shit. I care about what is the company doing. Is the company doing better? Are they getting great margins? Are they pushing out the private equity on the boards? That's the combat. You want to fight it? Go read the book. Connect the Dots. It's going to tell you how to fight it. Push out the leadership. Get the right leadership involved. They're going to make the right decisions at the right time. I can tell you that I've been following all these companies. When I say Lululemon, when I say, you think about this. There was 4 people at Berkshire Hathaway that mattered. There was Todd Combs, Warren Buffett, Charlie Munger, Greg Abel. 4 people. 3 of them are gone. Could you imagine being invested with the number one private, and when I say private company, it's not private, it's just non-tech company in the world, and 3 out of the 4 people that actually ran this thing and got to where it was, they're gone. Yet the value's still there. Nothing's gone, nothing to make. 11% increase. Oh, that's okay. Cash didn't deploy. Not getting killed on it. 10 free memberships for the show. Thank you guys so much. Appreciate you. Now, as I look at what is happening, I see other companies making poor announcements, right? You see Saks Fifth Avenue, their CEO stepping down, getting ready to go bankrupt. They're on their way to the chopping block. They've been there before, private equity. You'll see, when I was looking at it, Kohl's got another bullshit. I don't know if you guys know what happened with Kohl's. First off, I have a problem with KSS. That's the Kohl's ticker, and I have a big problem with Kohl's. I've been following Kohl's for 3 years now religiously, where I look at it every time. I want to know what they're doing, why they're doing it, when they're doing it, how they're doing it. Ever since they hired Thomas Kingsbury as their previous CEO, then they went on to Ashley, and he failed because he was sleeping with his one of the people there. And then you have this new guy, and the new guy has been the same guy, Michael Bender. He's been there the whole time. So when you learn the board of directors and you learn the CEOs and you learn private equity is deeply infused in Kohl's, the same private equity firms that were at Bed Bath & Beyond and made them go bankrupt, the same private equity firms that were at Big Lots and made them go bankrupt are now here at Kohl's and have been. Ancura, Macellum, you understand the playbook of Jonathan Duskin. You got to know names. You got to memorize them. You got to know what they're doing, how they're doing it. All those assets you see. What did I say? I had said this and I didn't get to finish my thought. I said, whenever a company has value and you want to extract it, how do you do it? You get very creative. Yet all with the skies, the disguise and the scheme of, I say the skies, that's scheme in disguise, whatever. Well, that's just with the theme of, hey, we could do this. Case in point, APE. An APE equity unit, additional preferred equity unit. We're going to name it APE. We're going to do this. We're going to create this, all because we think it's going to help us pay off our debt. We know it's not. We knew what it was. Everybody's screaming from the cheap seats. This is ludicrous. But the loudest one in the room is going to be social media. And when you're looking at social media and the guys who are allowed to pump it and push in front of it, you might get your voice diluted and shut down. I was blackballed. They destroyed my Twitter, got me totally banned off of that. They went into Spaces calls and just controlled the message. They did that when I talked about Mullen Automotive. They did that when I talked about AMC and every other investment. They don't do it at GameStop. You know what they do? They just give me a whole blacklist. That's just the way it goes. But let me tell you guys, when they pull out this equity from your investments and you don't see it for what it really is, I would love and I would challenge, I'm telling you, Amy the Trader, Platinum Sparkles, Noisy Corax, anyone on the Meltdown, Dan Olson, you name it. I want to have a sit down with every single one of them and let's just do it nuts to nuts. Pardon my French. Tell me why you don't think private equity matters in your investment. Show me an investment where private equity was successful, where they brought up shareholder value and went to the plus. Other than the Twinkie brand of Hostess, I have not seen a private equity investment go to the top side. I've only seen it go down. So I want to know, why are you guys not co-signing with this idea or this notion that the whole world is against GameStop because they're the only ones without private equity in it? I've looked, I'm going far and few, and it's hard to find it. That's the problem. Anything on BlackBerry and connect the dots. Yeah, I did a BlackBerry thing one day. I can do it again for you. But BlackBerry has private equity in it, and they didn't push them out. So that's the way it goes. Marantz, all I'm saying is that they're preparing to liquidate in order to fill obligations, GME, in the future. Nuts to guts. Yeah, I mean, that could be it. But there's these things that happen, you know. The first thing that happened, like, I'll just tell you, I can't stand scare tactics. I hate them. I don't think they're real. That's why this administration has upset me to the point of no return. Like, I can't buy in on anything Donald Trump says and does, and I'm a Trump guy. I am. You guys know who I voted for. I don't shy away from it. I wasn't going to vote for Biden, but I will tell you this. Trump's full of shit. To go out here and tell me that I'm doing tariffs, I'm going to do tariffs. He announced a tariff for yesterday, actually, and he fell through with it. He's not going to go ahead and we're going to go ahead and push that off to the side for furniture. for Italian noodles? Like, what was the problem, Mr. President? Why aren't we doing kitchen cabinets and furniture? Why isn't that tariff going through? Are we uberly successful right now with tariffs? Is there some vibe I don't understand? Is there a reason why interest rates are still high? 6% on housing? No reason. Maybe cars aren't moving on the lot. Let's see if we do that. If we drop the interest rates for some of your buddies, is that going to help out the cars move off the lot? Like, I'm asking. I don't know much. I believe what I see on the internet. I go. ATP, I just a stimulus check. 10K sounds like a dream. I don't know what ATP stands for. All things physical. I don't know what that means. But I did see Betty Boop. You guys know Betty Boop? I don't know. People like Betty Boop. I don't really care for cartoons. But Betty Boop, Nancy Drew, and all that stuff, their copyright went away. They're now for public domain. This is how old we are, people. We're so old that certain cartoons, because this is what GameStop did with Palmer Lucky Palmer. That's what they did. They went ahead and got the copyright for video games and Game Boy, and now they refurbished the Nintendo 64. I think it was like a 25-year copyright. That's it. So a lot of things are coming into the fold, and I'm excited for it all. But that's all coming out real soon. I did see the headline that BYD in China, the automaker, the EV automaker, sold more cars than Tesla. They took the crown. So Tesla, because Elon Musk wants to be a dumbass with Doge and think he's part of the get-along crew, Elon, I know a lot of people like him. I'm in the middle of the road there. It's not for me. It's just not for me. But I have a whole different theory on that. And because I don't understand space exploration. I don't understand all that money on satellites and rockets that shoot up and come back down. I just don't get any of it. I think it's a waste of money at the moment. I think you'd be better off letting me know. What's in the bottom of the ocean again? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what's the point of it all. But Tesla fell short by like 800 or 600 million cars. No, the other way around. 600,000 cars short. And that sucks for them because now you're number 2. You're not number 1. Maybe competition walked into the room and maybe Tesla can't compete with competition. That would be my guess. But there's times where I don't know everything about EV vehicles. So I wanted that to go out. Still mad about Kohl's because, was it Jay? Jay sent me that they had a campaign, or maybe it was Trove. They have a campaign for like a little girl who's flipping off the camera and stuff. And they're just making poor decisions, I think, image-wise. And remember, that's all it takes. It just takes one shirt, one advertisement to get canceled. And do it. Marantz, it's not just competition. The sales are low always, or anyway, because not EVs are being sold. Yeah, but it has everything to do with the rebate. Yeah. The city with the EV rebate. Yeah. Because they got rid of the EV rebate in September, that's the whole reason you would think they're losing. But, I mean, it's just competition in general. And be careful about Red Lobster, guys. I hear the rumor Red Lobster trying to come out of bankruptcy and because they're private right now. But you guys know how I feel about it. I know it's private equity. I already did all the homework. All right, enough about all of that. We're going to go into some of these stocks that we're going to look at. We are going to talk GameStop, but we're going to talk about it at the end, not at the beginning of the stream. Right now, we're going to start the show right now in a minute. So just bear with me. The first stock we're going to look at is going to be LSAC, Lasaka Tech. Okay. Now, I don't know much about this company. I don't know anything about this company. What I am doing is I'm looking at it like this. This chart was at $64. It has been going down. You see it. Just this down. I don't know where the bottom was. Maybe it's $2.70. Maybe this is it now. You're at $4.50. You're up from that low that was, COVID type time frame, because I'm on the monthly chart here. We look at the weekly. You'll see some real common ground over here. Boom, boom, boom. There's some support doing its thing. The reason why it came onto my radar is because it was announced, and we're going to go over to the chart itself right now on a different chart. We're going to go to the fundamentals. I want to look at this company. I don't know anything on it. I'm not trying to promote anything to you. I want an explanation from it. That's what I want. And I'll tell you why. Because an insider as of yesterday, bought $9 million worth of shares, and they bought 1.8 million shares. This company does not make money. Market cap is half of its sales. There's 80 million shares. They lose $1 a share. Their forward PE, it looks like they're going to make money, allegedly. Finally, let's see if it was worth buying. I'm just curious. Whenever insiders buy large amounts like that, I'm just curious. So here you go. Revenue up year over year, headed towards the top side. Not bad. Cost of revenue, whatever, we're good. Gross profits there. SG&A is there. They're flat on operating income. So operating income is very flat with a little bit of interest expense. Got it. Not too well, but they still have a good margin. But, this is the struggle you have with these turnarounds and or value. For the insider to buy that many shares, maybe they know something we don't. That's what I'm looking for. Cash, $70 million. Not a lot, but growing. Went from 44 just 8 quarters ago to 72 now. They have 240 million, 652 million in assets versus the liabilities. So they have more assets than liabilities, guys. That's good. It's right there, 170. So they have shareholder equity and their cash position, shareholder, $2 a share. So it's 2 times book. That's what you're looking at right now. It's a 2x book. If I took off restricted with that, I'm looking really quick just to see if there's something that I like. There's nothing that I like too much. I mean, it's not as bad as it looks, but long-term debt is 195. They can't service that debt with their cash, so they'd have to dilute more shares at some point. But like I said, this guy knows something apparently, but that's what I'm looking at. So a P ratio to the positive, sure. They always say they are, and they never do, so that's not good. Price to sales ratio, less than half the sales, and price to book, 2x on book. So still there, still looking at it. We'll see how it goes. Keep my eye on it. But I'm just curious why the insiders bought those shares. Next one's going to be called ACT. Inact Holdings. Now, as I go to Inact Holdings, I also want to look at the chart. You guys didn't even see what I was looking at. That's my fault, guys. God, I do that every time. Anyway, let's go back here. Let's go look at ACT. Remember, I don't have a producer. I do everything myself. So that's ACT right there on the weekly. Just up, all the way through. Yet the insiders sold off 900,000 shares for $35 million. But this is what it looks like. Market cap of $5 billion. Just up and to the right. Yeah, I mean, if you want to keep running that way. But I didn't know if it was crashing or not. They sold it at the top. That's kind of weird, huh? Selling something at the top. Okay, let's go back to it. I just like to educate myself on certain investments and why insiders do it. They actually make a lot of money. Wow, they do good on cash. $600 million. Holy hell. Not a lot of shares. They pay a dividend. They got a crazy PE ratio. What's the deal here? Huh? Daniel Cole. I got to go look at the board of directors for this company. That's wild. Look at this. Total revenue. Got you. Operating income. God, I don't even know what it is. I'm just saying. $200 million. 163. They got some crazy ratios. It must be some type of finance company or something. I don't know. I got to read on it. I could read it, but I'm just looking at something. Yeah, it's an income. Okay, got you. Inact Holdings. Yeah, so it's absolutely finance. $6 billion. So it's like a bank or something. It's an investment vehicle. Got it. I'm just curious. It's shareholder equity like crazy. Book value at $36 and it's trading at book. Holy shit. Yeah, this is some finance stuff. Not bad. I won't buy it, but I'm just saying it's not as bad as it could be for the insiders to be selling. An insider that has 10% of the company sold 900,000 shares. But they should, because eventually, I mean, if they've been holding that long, then now you're finally getting money for it. So to make $35 million, that's pretty good. So there you go. Into it. Right? Into it. Everybody is selling this company right now. Look at the price on this shit. This is all your tax time, all your tax stuff. You guys make all the software for your taxes. Trades on 24-hour market. That's what the chart looks like on the weekly. Double top, broke through, came back down, whatever it may be. Looking healthy, like you're fighting it. Somebody came out and sold off 75,000 shares for $50 million. So this is a massive company. I already knew that part, but I'm just curious as to what they're doing on numbers. So market cap is cool, revenue is cool, net income massive. We knew that part. Look at these boys. Dividend of $4.08. Yeah, for $600. That's not good. Let's see. Income. We knew they did good. Income. Ooh, right here. Then they have a little bit of interest. Not bad. So they're only making how much? $446 million? 2.8. Wow. Well, they're massive. What the hell happened there? Must be tax season, bro. You know when taxes are due? Look at that. $2.8 billion net income during tax season. So massive margins. Look at this shit. Wow, it's like Christmas to them. I'll tell you. That's what they're waiting on every year. $2 billion, $2 billion, $2 billion. Wow. But let's see. All those sales, all that money, you only have $3 billion? You went from $6 billion to $3 billion. That's real talk. What the hell's going on over here? Something's going on. I don't know what, but something's happening. There's something happening here. Oh, and it trades at 10x book. Oh, it's maxed out on value. Yeah, I'll pass on that. 10x book. Trash, bro. All right. MRUS, 1 million shares is what they sold today, an insider, for $100 million. All right. Inactive. It was delisted, acquired by GMAB. Oh, recently. So that's what happened. Okay. They want to get out before it was gone. And they don't make any money, and they're trash. Terrible investment. Okay, who's next? UA, Under Armour. Under Armour, somebody went in there and sold a lot of shares of Under Armour today. And they're not making any money. God, we're better than Under Armour? And we should be. Okay, cool. So I read everybody I want to read. Let's go to GameStop. Let's go do our thing. Let's go do it. First, I'm going to tell you. Then I'm going to tell you. Yeah, look at this shit. Amazing, bro. This is amazing. Man. Okay. So, to understand GameStop, I want to get rid of the OBV. Just flat out, to understand GameStop. Let's see if we can keep it in the frame. We can. Cool. One, let me read the chat before I do this. By the way, that guy never showed up to the Discord. What's that all about? Tesla sales crashing. Yeah, we know. Jay-Z is what? Complete trash. You can't even name me one song that you want to sing. Jay-Z. Garbage. There's nothing about Jay-Z that's good. If I typed in Jay-Z, best song, all of his songs have other people on them. He has to have, like, everybody, Dirt Off Your Shoulder? Is that the best song he has? Empire State of Mind? Big Pimpin'. That's a terrible song. I Just Want to Love You? Izzo? Hova? Come on, bro. The best song is probably Otis with Kanye West. I can't say the name of the other song. Blank in Paris. Can't say the name. I think Ja Rule made Jay-Z good. Oh, Big Pimpin' has UGK. Yeah, nah. There is nothing good about Jay-Z. On to the next one? No. Oh, that's a good song. Oh, one song, bro. Song Cry? Jigga what? Jigga who? Terrible, bro. His best song is Renegade with Eminem. Not even. 99 Problems. Yeah, that one's a good song. Now hit me. I want to hear what Paige Shield Janny has to say now. You can't say much, Jason. We're winning. Hey, I don't know if I told you guys. I put in the Discord for Paul. I don't know if you guys know Paul. He's Paul's a good guy. I'm gonna go look for it right now. So Paul is a good ass cat. Paul hangs out. He watches the show. Paul does, and Paul is in a wheelchair. That's never stopped Paul from operating. Okay, he watches the show religiously, and he hits me up from time to time. Hey, Marantz, what's going on? Whatever. So one of his friends, yeah, right here, I got Paul. So one of his friends did a GoFundMe for Paul. Okay, copy link. No problem. And I'm going to do it right here. Yeah, Muslim M's at 3Ts, don't worry. There's the GoFundMe, guys. I don't need the Discord pin to the top of the chat. I need Paul. Replace pin message. This is a show for Paul tonight. I just changed it in my brain because it reminded me really quick. Just to throw you guys out a notice about Paul and his GoFundMe. Paul watches the show. Paul is in a wheelchair. He sends me pictures, talks to me, says, the only reason why he's motivated to keep doing his thing, whatever he's been doing, it's awesome, right? Whatever he's doing. But he's codependent on a chair. He's tied to a chair, listening to Marantz Rantz and the whole crew. Paul has sent me messages. Paul has sent me pictures and requests. Paul's cool. I'm gonna bring up Paul right now. This is Paul. I don't want to do his whole. I got to close that off. I don't want to show you his address and stuff. So there we go. Got it. But let me put a picture of Paul up on here for you guys. This is the man who watches the show, and he needs a wheelchair. It's plain and simple. This is Paul, okay? Watches the show. He's part of Team 51. He writes to me often. That's Paul. I have his home address. I have his phone number. Paul's been writing me on the show for like the last 6 months religiously, just to say hello. Never asking for anything, nothing. His friends reached out to me and they already donated and I already donated. He needs a new wheelchair. His insurance won't pay for it. So what I do? I only had $51. I threw $50 on it. But I'm not asking anyone to do anything they can't do. I'm just saying that if you guys want to support a fellow guy who's part of the crew, it's right there. It's Paul. Good ass dude. Don't send me any more super chats. Go send him a donation, and I appreciate it. Just say you Marantz Rantz. Just put that. Just put Team 51, put Marantz Rantz when you send it, and he'll be so thankful. But that dude's been trucking along for GameStop in a chair. Yeah, it doesn't matter, bro. $5. It wouldn't matter. Whose car are we driving? Yeah, exactly, Patrick. I'm down with that. So, 3T's Muslim Man is going to be, I tell you what I'm going to tell you, I tell you it, and then I told you what I told you. That's what it is. We're going to be so effing rich. Hell yeah. Jay-Z is trash. That's complete facts. Thank you. There's so many Nas, J. Cole. There's so many other better people. Run this town, but Rihanna is in it. Exactly, bro. I already told you. He can't do anything by himself. Any chance you got to look at Jumia ticker, JMIA. Burton, I don't know what the hell that is. What is that? Before I go to do GameStop? Okay. IA? What did he say? What did you say? I got to remember what you said. Hold on, let me go back to it. I took it off the screen. You said, did you get a chance to look at JMIA? Okay. J missing in action. Did I get a chance to look at this stock? Oh my God. What the hell is this? Ran up 10x. Double top. Doesn't look good. Started in 2019. You want to know if this looks terrible, but I'll tell you right now in a minute. By the way, I know you guys didn't see the chart. It was here. JMIA. Don't trip on my boy Paul, guys. Oh, here's my wife. Yes, ma'am. Hello? Yeah, barely. What's up? Yes. Deodorant? and deodorant and something to snack on, babe. I don't know. I'm in the mood for like grapes and tahini. Or you know what? We could do cucumbers and tahini. Yeah. That sounds good to me right now. I'm on my show, though. I got to go. I love you. Deodorant, though. Appreciate it. Thank you, honey. Are you good? Yeah, you're cutting off. I said I'm on my show. I'm going to take off, but all I needed was deodorant. Hello? Yeah, that's it. I said cucumbers and tahini with lemon sounds good for dinner tonight. Okay, oh, then I'm excited. Let me go do that. Love you. I'm going to finish my show. All right, bye, mama. All right. Wifey putting in my order. That's my order right there from the grocery store. Yeah, give me some deodorant. I want to eat it. Okay, so this is the chart right here. Sorry, guys, for the pause for the cause. So here you go. I'm living my life in front of you. You know I don't hide. Okay, so check this out. Team 51 Marantz. Oh, thanks, Bob Stewart. Appreciate you, man. He said in a Diet Coke. Don't forget the Coke Zero. I already have it. Paul for the win. Yes, Paul's it. Watermelon with tahini is fire. I agree. I already have Coke Zeros, guys. We had a party at the house, and oh, man. We love you, Marantz. We love you, Skittles. Thank you. Marantz, get some mango too. Nah, see, now you're going too far. I'm not that Mexican, bro. I just can't do what you guys eat. Wow, bro. Some wild shit. All right, hold on. I got to put away my thing. I have stuff. $51 for the cause? Oh, damn. Yeah, I mean, I did it. You saw me do it, but, not everybody's got it like me. You know how that goes. I did tell you guys I'm excited for life. Why wouldn't I be? My projects. There we go. Trying to raise money for the kids, bro. Or raise money for Josh. Raise money for Paul. Paul's doing great. He's a real dude. He ain't no bullshit. All right, there we go. Did we get it? Yeah, we're good. Okay. So I don't even know where the link takes you anymore because I did it. I did this like 4 days ago, but then I put it in the Discord. And I didn't see. Oh, we raised $1,700. Oh, damn. Let me check them out, bro. Hold on. Because I did it 3 days ago, right? When I do it. Eleanor sent money. Tennis. Wow, everybody's sending money. Whoa. Let's see what we got here. I'm looking at it myself, guys. You guys don't have to go for it. There we go. $51, bro. Everybody. Holy shit. I see you guys. I see you. Yeah. That was nice of you. I see you guys. That was cool. Thank you, Michael Venuti. Thank you, Adrian. I appreciate you, bro. And everybody else out there. That's so cool. Paul's a real one, huh? It's a real story, guys. Paul needs a chair. My guy. I got to write him a message. We need to raise money. The amount sent to me, please share this GoFundMe. Oh, cool. So Paul can get a chair. Yeah, I'm gonna write him an email tonight. Let him know we did what we could. But you know what? That's life. I'm gonna follow suit. God will give back to me with the Niners win. Nobody cares about football, bro. Nobody gives a damn about no Niners. There was this one person that I met. They were like, headed up to the game. Yeah, I always try, man. I always try. I'll never forget that time my coworker died, and I went in there and I go, "Oh, you want me to raise some money?" And I'm gonna tell you something. Costco never thanked me. Never thanked me. They were a bunch of hypocrites on that. Yeah, they donated money, but only whatever it was allegedly they donated money. I never saw it. But there's Paul, by the way. I'm gonna take his picture down. Thank you, Paul. Cool dude. So the problem was when my employee died, my employee, direct employee, I was like, okay, well, no one could raise money, and I have a platform. So the whole crew here, everyone here that day, we raised over $10,000 and one YouTube stream for Miss Cheryl Clark. and we ended up getting it all the way to 15,000. The family said thank you. The husband said thank you. The whole world was very thankful, except for my employer. They were mad that I used my platform for that position and that reasoning. I said, fuck you guys. Literally, I was like, fuck you. I didn't care, bro. Walked out of there. I put in $3,000 of my own money on the table. 3. People can go look at the receipts from that episode. Yeah, I could have bought GameStop shares. I could have did all. I could have did a lot of things with it. I don't care. Family needed it at the time. She hadn't passed at that time. She was just incapacitated, and her family needed the money to travel back and forth to see her before she died. But nah, they didn't kiss my ass, those guys. That's why I'm telling you, they don't get $1 out of me. I got all this severance. I took all this money, and I said, nah, I'm out. I sold all my shares. They ain't getting $1 out of me, bros. You guys don't even know the drama I had to jump through just to operate and be here in front of you. So, nah, I'm good. Life's better. But, yeah, rest in peace. Nah, I appreciate you guys because I know everybody came through it that day. All the originals, all the old timers, everybody came through. And you know who you are, and you know I'm thankful for a lot of you guys. But we had dudes, all my dudes in New York, all my dudes in Jersey. Everybody came through at that time. So, corporate, nah, bro, that's weird. Yeah, you had to be here. If you were here, it's a sad story with Marantz. Wow, no, you had to be here, bro. The sad story is her grandson was being born. Grandson or granddaughter, one of the two, was being born like a month later. She never got to meet her grandbaby. Just can't remember if it was a boy or a girl. I'm trying to remember right now. It's been a minute. But anyway, enough of that. I gotta get the hate out my heart, guys. I get like that, and then I say, you know what's good? GameStop's good. Let's go check out GameStop's stock. So before we get distracted with this company called Jiminu, is that what you called it? I gotta go check them out real quick, just because my boy asked. I'm gonna do it. Hold on. Is it JMIA? I thought you asked me about this company before. JMIA. Boom. Okay, so 1 billion on market cap, trash. Revenues there, they lose money. I never buy this thing. Never buy this thing, bro. Oh, here's my. Yo. What's up? I'm live right now. Education 101 if you want to come watch. Yeah, bro, I'm live. You're on the show right now. Hey guys, I'm talking to a GameStop investor. He has I was at $10,000. How much you got in there? $8,000 of GameStop shares, and this guy won't buy anymore. He says he's tapped out. Are you done? New Year's Eve went great until you didn't show up. Yeah, I know, bro. It was raining. I'll send you a video of how it went for me. Yeah, I'll get at you. Let me finish my show. Later, bro. That's my guy right there, bro. And the guy, he's terrible at GameStop. Terrible. Anyway, let's see what we got here. Then he says, hey, man, I'm not going to be able to make it New Year's. I said, who cares? I don't lose any. I just call him out for not showing up, bro. Oh, yeah, this company's garbage, bro. Can you not put this in front of me? Stop looking at companies for their chart instead of looking for their fundamentals. Some of you guys have bad habits. Lululemon CEO, the new one. Oh, these guys. I'm fighting with Lululemon right now. Ugh. Oh, they're just the worst. I can't. By the way, 2,400 cards on the website, GameStop. Good job, GameStop. Killing it. Wait till they unleash power packs to everybody. That's what I'm waiting on. Okay, guys. It's time. It is time. It's time to look at the chart. We're going to do it right now. Dude, if that was not the corniest thing I ever did tonight, it's torn. That was so gay. And I mean that in like the worst way. When I say gay, I don't mean it like that. Like when I hear Candace Owens say gay, I'm like, what is wrong with you, Candace? Why are you so mad at? What is wrong with you? Candace's like, don't be gay. And I'm just like, yo, Candace, calm down. You're offending no one. Just calm down, girl. Candace, bro, she's crazy. But here you go. That shit crazy. That shit crazy. That shit crazy. Anyway, I only play Jay-Z's hardest song for a reason, because he's trash. You couldn't make me think he's hard at all. Pause. All right, check this out. This is GameStop, guys. We are here to look at the chart. This is the monthly chart. The reason, okay, there's still rhyme and reason to this chart. Forever. There's just rhyme and reason. First rhyme and reason right here. Okay? This is the first rhyme and reason to this chart. This chart previously had resistance in the $10 range, the equivalent of the $10 range, touched it twice, double top, got manipulated and pushed down after the handle. It was cup, handle, sell off, death, private equity, push down. Now, when it got pumped back up to the sky with fundamentals, it went that next month there, right after January, right into February, took away the buy button. They sucked it all the way down, Monica. They sucked it all the way down, Linda. They sucked it all the way down, Noisy. They took it all the way down here, Tony. And it touched that $10 range again. That was their support. When your previous resistance becomes your support, you're winning. Now, went up, back up, and now we have this trend line. This is a 3-year trend line. Look at this, 2021 to 2024. We lived this here on this internet. We lived this here on Marantz Rantz. We talked about this, and what happened? It would hit its head on the roof every time. Boom, boom. It's called DR. That is diminishing returns, where the lower highs and eventually, which would be the higher lows, where they crossed. And where did they meet? They met at a sexy little spot called the Sugar Shack. Not the Love Shack, but the Sugar Shack. Now, you can go there, but it's going to go even further up here, this one. So, you're looking at something like this. Why do we use these points? Why do we use this point here? Because this is where, on average, most of the candles ran through. You take the bulk of the candles where they run through. You could use this top side up here, but it's no different on the trajectory. The same, the candles touch, touch, attempt, touch, 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 push, touch, 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 push down, bounce off the floor. Why the floor? Because that's your previous resistance. Now your support. Okay? Support here and support here. This is a logarithmic chart. If I put it on linear, you would see the difference. As a matter of fact, it'll keep it on there for you. Let me see if I can do it here, because it's going to throw off all these damn things. Let me see. Can I do it? How did I do it before? Boom, boom, boom. Let's go. No, not there. Axis. Look at, I'm on log. Look at linear. So, done. So, whenever you deal with people on linear charts, remember, these are the trends, these lines on a log chart, okay? On a linear chart, they don't match. This is why when I see people do TA on a linear chart, I laugh. Because if you're doing TA with this, you're never going to get there. You're never going to get to where you are today. It looks the same, but it's not. Mathematically, it's not. And I've explained this part before, but it's because you see these bars here on the right-hand side, the levels, they're split up by $6. They're split up by $8, right? Every nomination is even. $8, $8, $8, $8, $8. But that's not true in math. In math, when you separate $8 from each other, $8 is not the same percentage-wise when you're over $100 as you are when you're at $8. I'll explain that to you in a minute. Just let me put it back to log. Done. So the reason why logarithmic works is because it takes applied mathematics, meaning $8 and $8 more is just not $8. It's 100%. If I put another $8 on top of that, that's going to be 50% of the whole amount. Because we were at 0 when we started, we were at 8 now, that's 100%. We put 8 more to 16, that's 50% increase. We put 8 more, that's 1/3, 33% increase. Put 1 more, now we're at, 32, but now you're only 25% increase. And that's why the chart gets smaller, and that's why it gets tighter. So this is how you really do applied mathematics. This is a log chart that shows you support and support. That was then boosted and bounced off the top. Now, we do the same thing. We now find our support on the way down, which is here, okay? Right here at around 17, 18 bucks. Now, does that mean that's our real level of support? A lot of things have changed. Things have changed like bonds. In this time frame here, and these 16... It's looking at 18 months, 16 months, whatever time frame you're in right now on GameStop. We're at what was this before? This was in March, April. So we're about 3 months away, 4 months away from there, give or take. So you would say we're 16-month chart here on the weekly chart. And when I look at it, just want to make sure, yeah, we're good. Ooh, let me get rid of that. And when I look at this chart, I can see the support still running through from the previous, over here, from your previous point. You can come out sideways this way, just fine. And it looks like on the weekly, this is what you're looking at on the weekly. Okay. All things true and true. This wedge, this is a bullish pennant. This bullish pennant is the largest I've ever seen in the stock world. In the history of any stock, this is the largest I've ever seen. And I look at a lot of charts. But this one played out true to the build. We now have an accelerated build for this additional one right here. If I took this one and laid it over here, it's the same thing except the action is not a push down. It's a manufactured push down. It's a fake push down. It's a Wall Street propaganda bullshit push down. But the one thing you see is you see that same similar diminishing return look. Pop up top, come down, pop up top. What is that? Lower highs, but higher lows. It's going to happen. It's going to have this cross pattern. So we can push this all the way down if you want. I wouldn't care. Marantz, the stock gets low, and it gets to what? $17, right? The mathematics tell me, let's go sideways, that if it were to get to this tip where I put it right there, and let's just make this a little bigger and a little more noticeable. What do you notice about that cross point? That cross point is no different than the previous cross point, this one. This, I'll make it bigger, and I'll give it more dashes. This one, or even more, right? This one. So this previous cross point down here was the true support of this moment here from the retraction of the flagpole. Flagpole went up, came all the way down, it touched, boom, we found support and we bounced off, right? Look at this. Previous supports are right there and right there. You're in that window of previous support, right? Ballparking. Now you have this purple line. This is our new level, our new floor. It is your support from here. Do you see it right here? This support right here touched at 17 and some change. It looks like it touched down to 1770. Your low. Now, we have elevated the floor, picked it up, and if they wanted to push you down, it doesn't matter to the point that a catalyst or anything could spring us. We have this invisible floor. Because if you pushed it down to this level where we're going to cross, eventually when we hit, and this looks like it's going to be right after the earnings report for the annual shareholders meeting in June, looks like those announcements and or that number that's going to push because we have this quarter 4 coming out. We have that quarter 1 that's going to go away. We're going to push $600 million a year. We're going to push $10 billion cash. We're going to push some great numbers, but you're going to break out of this and you get back to the original wedge that people need to pay attention to. It's not just a 3-year wedge. It's not just an accelerated 16-month wedge that's accelerated. No, the real wedge is this bad boy right here. Big as can be. You'll see it. It's that top side, and it's this bottom side that Wall Street does not want you to know exists. That is your wedge, the big blue monster. And that Dorito there is a Dorito within a Dorito within a Dorito. And what does it look like to you guys? What does it mean? It means that by 2028, 2029, yes, no matter what, as sure as the sky is blue and as sure as God made you, right here, this stock is going to break out of this wedge with an equally as big flagpole that you see here. Now, because it's applied mathematics, percentages, you get to take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cubes. 7 from this standpoint right here. 7 from this stuff. I'm just telling you how math works and how the market works. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll see you at $500 a share and $800 a share. That's the breakout. That's what's coming. Do you want proof? I just gave it to you. This movement mimics this movement. No. I go to other stocks. I like Costco. I like Costco because it was so predictable. Marantz, what are you talking about? What am I talking about? Well, not extreme volatility, but the same movements. It had, and you'll see it here. Do you see this line? It had the support right here, support, and a top line push down. Lower highs, higher lows. Where they meet, it breaks. And it's a gel break. And it runs. And it's rinse and repeat. Now, where did we find this line? Oh, hold on, Marantz. Look at this. I came all the way back to the end of time. I came all the way back to 2005, where it was the previous resistance. Resistance. Couldn't break through. Housing crisis. Oh, you know what that trend line is up there? That top line? That top line is your resistance, right? Guess what it becomes right away? Resistance till it breaks through. COVID broke through. Now I go, oh, that's the support. So what happened on that top line? As it hit the top, it came all the way down. I got you, bitch. I got you. What did I do? I waited till the end of this Dorito here, and I bought $20,000 cash and turned that 20 into 70 because I went up. Sold it off. I sold at $920 a share on average. Bought in, full buy-in on the cash position was $480. I've shown my receipts in the Discord. I don't shy away from it. There are rhymes and answers to why GameStop's going to go to the moon. If you really pay attention to everything you see. I'm going to put the GoFundMe link away for Paul. And I'm opening up this chat right now for all you guys out there that are talking shit, that don't know anything about GameStop, that talk about other companies as if GameStop's invested with them. I'm tired of it. Click the link. Tell me why you're dumb. There you go. Okay? It's right there. I'll wait for you. Now, who here wants to call me a liar about my investments? About what I make or what I did and how I did it? Anybody? Call it. What do they say? Marantz, you've lost money on the market. That's what they told me. Rance, you've lost money on the market. You don't make anything. This is how you lose money. I said, you don't even know what I've made. I just keep living. I know what I want. I know how I'm doing it. The money just doesn't show up. Who was here in October when I sold for that amount, what I just told you, and then I put it right here in my stock called GameStop? Who was here? Everybody. I'm not lying about it. I'm not shying away from it. Still living my life. And that number, listen to me. This is how much truth I tell you on this show. That number right there, it is January 2nd, 2026. I will keep pace of one share a day, $25 a day, every trading day. I already bought my 2 for the week. I bought it today, no problem. But you're going to see this number here go up by a share every day the rest of this year. And you think it's just one share? I'm prepared to start putting in 10 shares a day, 10 shares a day, 10 shares a day. Do that math for me. If it's $250 a day, I'm going to do it. Well, Marantz, what the hell are you talking about? How are you going to afford $1,500? How are you going to afford that? You don't worry about me. Worry about you. I'm ready to rock. You guys think I'm joking with this. I want $100,000 in GameStop shares, period. I want the $100,000. I don't want to hear people try to tell me that I don't believe in my investment. I know I do. I just have to live my life at a dedicated pace. Now, let me go talk to these guys who don't know shit about shit, because I'm reading about it right now. Don't worry. The Discord is open. Come into the Discord. Come talk to me. I'm right here. Click on it. Click on the link at the top. Let's see what you have to say. I'm going to read now. Not from this world. I got $700 on the 49ers this Saturday. Payout is $1,400 on Robinhood futures. You are gross. You are gross betting money on the 49ers. I don't even know who they're playing, but I wouldn't bet any of that money. What you got to say about the reverse repo news? Nothing. I already said I don't care. I don't care about banks bailing out banks. What's that got to do with me? What's that got to do with Pokemon cards? Video games? Anything? Oh, you guys want me to get involved in that? No, there's no. I already explained it. Oh, hello, nah. Oh, hell nah. I thought I'd play DMX. No. You don't know Jay-Z's hardest song off of Blueprint? No cap, that album goes 100. No, it does not. You got to stop typing in caps when you talk about Jay-Z to me. Salute to the great educator of life. You're welcome. Lace them up. Game tight at Marantz Rantz. Yeah. Yes, the screenshot of docket 489 confirms Ryan Cohen and RC Ventures are listed in the bypass recipients. Bro, you got to stop this. You got to stop this. Section is undeliverable address for the notice of partially satisfied Texas tax claims. This suggests they remain interested parties in the BBQY bankruptcy. I'm going to tell you what they're not. That. Hey, how much money does RC Ventures have? Somebody help me out. Investment-wise. RC Ventures. They don't own GameStop shares. GameStop. There's $10 billion at GameStop. You keep naming Ryan Cohen and RC Ventures. That's not GameStop. These kids are ignorant, man. BBBYQ is what? Doesn't exist. It literally doesn't exist. 2 weeks ago, you said it would push up slow and easy in 2 weeks. No lie. Yeah, I hope. I hope it keeps going. Isn't it up 2%? Slow and easy? We'll see how it goes. There's a gap on the daily round 18. That would make sense to tap that before liftoff. Yeah. Yes, the screenshot. Dude, are you pasting copy guy? This guy's pasting copy guy. He's about to get blocked and banned for life right now. 22 twos. 20 into 70 bans Jesus. It's a true story. Really happened. Got the receipts to prove it. 51 gang checking in. Thank you. The gentleman. He's gentleman. That OJ song as well. Just got to stop this. We don't pocket watch Marantz. Thank you. Somebody else does. Go Niners. Ugh. Bro, I've never found. If you ask me what makes a woman beautiful, two things makes a woman beautiful. Number one, a Dallas Cowboy jersey. Oh my God. When I see a woman, my wife, in a Dallas Cowboy jersey, my wife is gorgeous in a Dallas Cowboy jersey. She's gorgeous without it, but I'm just saying, when she wears a cowboy white and blue, damn, bro, that's just fire to me. When I see a woman in a Dallas, my wife, let me say it again. I apologize. I did it, man. My bad. When I see my wife in a Dallas Cowboy jersey, and I would have said Dodgers, but my wife don't wear Dodgers, so it don't matter. But and if I see her in a Kobe Bryant jersey, it's over, baby. We ain't making it to the game. Man, what you got tickets? I don't give a damn. We turning around. J. Cole, after the way he ducked Kendrick, don't talk about the one-hit wonder Kendrick, bro. Kendrick got like 3 good songs, 4 good songs, 5 good songs, bro. He got like 5 good songs. Don't talk to me about him. Kendrick is trash. I bought more today. Me too. All I could afford was 2, but still, yeah, I bought more. What did you say? I bought some today, and I'm gonna buy some tomorrow. But today is whatever. I don't know what somebody said something dumb to me like that. Like I forget what he says, but it don't matter. I gotta get this going. It's Friday night, guys. My wifey's coming with that deodorant that I ordered because I'm out here trying to smell good. I'm not trying to smell like onions, Tony D. What's up, Data Zero? You around? I know you're watching the show in silent, excited. Huh. Everybody out there, hey, all you haters, I know you guys watch. I appreciate it, man. Where would we be without you? By the way, running total on the book, just so we're clear, we have sold 89 total copies of the book. I'm not going to count the 11 that they gave me already, so that would be 100 exact on the money, but 89 is pretty good. I say 100 in the first 3 days, but it's been 4 days now. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 days. Been out for a week now, and I appreciate you guys so much on Connect the Dots, the book. If you guys don't order it now, you can order it. The description of the video, it's on other videos. It's on the home video on my YouTube page. It's everything you want it to be. Yeah, it's a real thing. It's a real thing. Connect the Dots, Marantz Rantz. Yeah, powered by the players. This was a prototype when they first did it. Then after that, I went through and I rewrote the whole damn thing. And Trove goes, hey, bro, you taking everything out? You doing that? I said, yeah, I'm writing, bro. I got shit to write about. So it was good. We got it down to 174 pages. I'm happy with it. I'm happy with the work it is, and I'm happy with you guys. I appreciate you guys. Enjoy your weekend, guys. Stay safe. Have a happy and beautiful new year. To you and your families, pray for me, pray for you. I will pray for all of you. I love you guys. Thank God. This is why we're here. We're here because of this. GameStop. Can't stop, won't stop. GameStop. You got that squash, dude? What the hell does that mean? So J. Cole better than Kendrick. Wow. Yeah. What do you say wow for? Dude, we're not playing World of Warcraft just yet. But I downloaded it. Playing with my son, bro. Playing it when I can. I'm already level 10. I'm just hanging out with it. That's it. Doing my thing. All right, you guys have a good night. I'll see you soon. Do your best. Nobody cares about the battle of who's the best rapper. All we really want to know is who's the best stock. And right now, it's GameStop. Can't stop, won't stop, GameStop. I'll see you around, millionaires. Peace.
When I grow up, I want to be a dentist. When I grow up, I want to be a ballerina teacher. When I grow up, I want to be a police officer. When I grow up, I would like to be a veterinarian. When I grow up, I'm going to be a flapper.